Hello, today is Thursday, November 20th, 2025. Let's read this short article to learn more about swimming or submerging in the water. And also in the meanwhile, let's focus on pronunciation, exact meaning of the sentences as a part of learning English. In a groundbreaking stride against respiratory failure, scientists have launched the first human clinical trial proving it's safe to deliver oxygen rectally. Delivering oxygen rectally, right? Colloquially dubbed butt breathing. Published in the journal Med, the phase last study involved 27 healthy young men in Japan who received escalating doses 25 to 1,500 milliliter of non-oxygenated perfluoroalkyl PFD, a biocompatible liquid via enema. Right? Enema means pushing pill or water or liquid into our anus, right? Enema. I think the pronunciation is enema. I'll look it up later. Participants retained it for up to an hour, with 20 succeeding fully. Mild abdominal bloating occurred but resolved without intervention. No serious adverse effects emerged. Inspired by roach fish and sea cucumbers that gulp air through their intestines in low oxygen waters, the technique enteral ventilation bypasses damaged lungs. Oxygen-rich PFD, echoing in the 1989 film The Abyss, diffuses through intestinal walls into the bloodstream, potentially aiding COVID-like crises or ventilator shortages. Prior animal tests, mice pigs, showed it sustains life during asphyxia. Lead researcher Takanori Takabe of Cincinnati Children's Hospital notes this trial focused solely on safety, not efficacy. Phase LB using oxygenated PFD will soon assess blood oxygen boosts. If successful, this low-tech method could revolutionize emergency care, buying time for healing, butt breathing, right? Nice asses, right? Nice ass. Human trials bring us closer to breathing through our butts. Enema. Enema, right? Injection. Enema. So let me read this article one more time, right? Because I couldn't focus well. I was thinking of something else while reading the article. Is kind of automatic. This article is from Science Acumen. In a groundbreaking stride against respiratory failure, scientists have launched their final human clinical trial, a human clinical trial proving it's safe to deliver oxygen rectally, colloquially dubbed butt breathing. Published in the journal Med, the phase last study involved 27 healthy young men in Japan who received escalating doses 25 to 1,500 milliliter of non-oxygenated perfluoroalkyl PFD, a biocompatible liquid via enema. Participants retained it for up to an hour, with 20 succeeding fully. Mild abdominal bloating occurred but resolved without intervention. No serious adverse effects emerged. Inspired by loach fish and sea cucumbers that gulp air through their intestines, in low oxygen waters. The technique, enteral ventilation, bypasses damaged lungs. Interesting. Oxygen-rich PFD, echoing the 1989 film The Abyss, diffuses through intestinal walls into the bloodstream, potentially aiding COVID-like crises or ventilator shortages. Prior animal tests, mice, pigs, showed it sustains life during asphyxia. Lead researcher Takanori Takabe of Cincinnati Christian Hospital notes this trial focused solely on safety, not efficacy. Phase LB using oxygenated PFD will soon assess blood oxygen boosts. If successful, this low-tech method could revolutionize emergency care, buying time for healing. Well, that's it. So, butt breathing, PFD injected through our anus, it's called enema. And oxygen is diffused through our intestines into our bloodstream. This idea was inspired by the movie, probably 2 movies, and nice job. They just experimented with their ideas and fantasy. Nice job to tteokbokki, right? Takanori, Takabe. Sounds like a tteokbokki to me, but it's a Takanori, Takabe. Thanks for listening. Have a great tteokbokki day. Bye-bye.